So
I have absolutely loved Chicago, and I have lived in tons of different cities. I went to undergrad in Boston. I lived in Los Angeles before coming to school. I have spent quite a bit of time in Dallas, Texas, with family and things like that. And I absolutely love Chicago. I think the people are extremely friendly. The city has amazing food. And even though it's cold, there's a really fun culture here with like going out to bars and going out to dinners and things like that. So it's been a lot of fun.
I love Chicago. In my mind, it's the perfect blend of Boston and New York, which are two cities that I knew really well before Booth and before living in Chicago. It just has that big city feel, but it's calm. I love the Midwest vibe. Lots of different neighborhoods. I'm living a bit north of the downtown area in Old Town, which is just a nice neighborhood feel, but with access to everything you'd want. So I mean, Chicago's got great food, great music, great outdoor life. I live right by the lake, and so going out for runs by the lake or just hanging out in the parks is amazing.
what was your favorite thing about your summer in Chicago?
Seeing how much people here love the weather. So I mean, playing beach volleyball on weeknights, I was hanging out at rooftop bars, I was at concerts outside. It was just so much fun.
Came to Chicago with my wife, and we recently had a baby in July. So we found that Chicago's a really family-friendly city. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of different activities that are easily accessible and easy to get around. So really enjoyed it so far. We'd like to spend a lot of time actually just out in Millennium Park. We live across the street from the park, and it's almost, I guess you'd call it our front yard. Treat it like a backyard, but it's in front of our home.
I think that I like to go and try out new restaurants. I do live here in Hyde Park. There are a lot of great places to go in Hyde Park, a lot of restaurants. I'm really close to the waterfront, so I can go over to the point, and it's just a really beautiful scenic view. So there are a lot of things to do in Chicago.
Since I'm a runner, so I love Chicago just for the view. Like, just running by the lake has been my favorite thing here so far. In addition to that, like, the people are nice. There are definitely a lot of places to eat, a lot of things to do.
I love the city, very easy to get around, very sociable and down-to-earth people, which is a little different than a lot of the cities I've lived in, which has been amazing. And the one thing that actually surprised me is a lot of people that are at this school are not from Chicago. So it's been fun kind of exploring the city with all of the other classmates.
You know, I think the people in the city are just really down to earth. It's really easy to meet new people here. And you know, there's just so much to do, you know, in so many different neighborhoods. So one night we'll be out, you know, maybe in Lincoln Park. The next we'll be in the West Loop. Then we'll be, you know, hanging out in River North. So there's all these different areas and atmospheres to go into. And if you can catch a Cubs game, that's always a good way to spend a Saturday.